How's it going, everybody? Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're starting off a wee bit late, but that's okay. Welcome to... Because we're live from New York. It's Saturday night. That was just an audio check right there, in case you were hearing double. Welcome back to the stream. So, today... let's see. What do we want to listen to? Let's do some Good Kid. You know, the classic, the usual. The huge, as the kids say. Do have them. Okay. Actually, this is something we hadn't done for a while on stream. We're gonna do a wee bit of bagpipe practice first. Honestly, it's been a while since I practiced the bagpipes. Mostly because I've been focusing on exams and things like that. But I do want to get back to practicing. And also, I've been given a new song to learn. So, we're going to do that first. Let's do that so that way I'm nice and front lit and y'all can see every single one of my pores. You know, as you do. You do a boop and a boop. Okay. And let's start things off with a wee bit of Amazing Grace. 1, 2. Okay, we gotta work on that. So doing a... Hello, CJ Pro Princess. Introducing Amazing Grace. Nope. Hello, CJ Purple Princess. See, this is the problem. Now I try to show off, and now I'm playing bad. That's what happens. Okay. Let's see if we can do one round. That's weird. That sounds weird. Am I doing something wrong? I think it's just in the wrong place. Yeah, that's what the issue is. Fingers were in the wrong place. What's up, CJ Flow Princess? This is actually a new song that I've been told to learn. It's called Scots Wha Hae. Translates to, like, Scots have this. I don't know the lyrics, but I was given the sheet music. And, okay. The sheet music looks deceptively short. Pardon moi. Yeah, the sheet music looks like 2 lines, which you'd think would make it easier. It is not. Well, actually, some people say it's like easier than Amazing Grace. I guess we're about to find out. I haven't really practiced this too terribly much, but yeah. Okay. So it starts off with a okay, so it goes A, B, grace note A, G, grace note A, B. And then followed by a D throw. Okay. So that's a what the heck? Okay, that's a D throw. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. This is the first segment. Okay, I gotta ask my teacher what the heck is going on with that woo noise, because that's not how that's supposed to sound. Like, am I breathing wrong? Are my fingers in the wrong position? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, we'll find out on Wednesday. Hold up. Those are G grace notes, yes. Okay. You hear that too, right? Like, there's that weird squeaky sound. That's not supposed to be there. Maybe I'm just holding the grace note too long. Okay. Okay, so it's yeah, that's weird. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, either way, that sequence then goes up 1 note, which B to C is something I've struggled with a lot. So let's see if we can do this one. So after you do the you then do hold on. That's definitely not how that's supposed to sound. Okay, so then you do basically all that but 1 note higher. Nope. Wait, what? B to C, B to A, B to C, D throw. Oh, then D throw to... Oh, okay. That's like an extended sequence. Okay. See if we can do the B version. Wait, what? Oh, because you got to go back to C. Okay. I misread that as a G. Okay. Oh, then you do C to D throw. So that sounds like here's C. That's the D throw from C. And then afterwards you go to E. Wait, how do you... You're going E to F with the grace note. And then it's basically all that. To F, high A, E, F, D throw. Okay. So this is where you do a D throw from F. So you go. Followed by doing that basically again. Nope. Nope. And then oh, so you go down to B, then blip, stay at B. So it's a okay. That's a nice tune. Okay, so it's supposed to be a little faster than that. It's supposed to go like do 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 do, then something something. That's how it's supposed to go. Eventually I'll get faster. But yeah, the notes are there at least. Kind of. To be figured out. Okay. Now my lips are going a little numb. So we're gonna put that away. I'm gonna get to work on our project. All right, let's turn on our music. All right. So, still got the unknown host going on. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna give up on the link thing. I'm gonna give everybody just the IP because it works just as well. Okay. Let's see. So, I was thinking, unless anybody wants to play some games, I was thinking today might be the day when we build musical chairs. Just a thinking. Yeah. Musical chairs. Why not? Okay. That's a game that hasn't been on the service since I moved to the new hub. So we don't need to upgrade version. So let's hop into our data packs and see what we've got here. Right now what we have is we do have the ability to play sound. We can play a random disc. So So we can play Pig Step here. In fact, let's turn on closed captions. Is that it? Yeah, closed captions. Okay. So we can play. Hold on. I want to stop sound. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. So we can play this song. We got Strad. We got Pig Step. We got Relic. We have that's Chirp. That's Tears. We've got that's Word. Relic again. There's Strat again. No, that's Chirp. Never mind. Chirp again. Ooh, Precipice. I love this song. This is so cool. It's like it's got the ominous church bells followed by just launching into a really nice upbeat tune. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Okay, that's word. Tears. This one is more. Okay, look at pick step. Precipice. Precipice again. Chirp. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's not... There we go. I knew we had creator in there, because I like this song as well. Okay. You know what? We can just go through here and see what's listed as a song to be selected. Okay. Oh. We're missing... Yeah, this is cool. Okay. We got creator. Now it's going to be repeatedly playing creator. There's precipice. Creator again. Tears. Are we ever going to get any of these? Oh. There we go. This is a new one. Stall. Relic. Chirp. Good stall. Okay. Hold up. Oh, yep, we do have Strad. Hold up. Do we have a music toast? Okay. Okay. Is it actually going to show the thing? No. Okay. So we do have Strad. We got Precipice. Tears. Tears again. Okay, Strat again. Okay, never mind. Here's the list. Here's the list of all the songs. So we got, yeah, these are all the custom sounds that have been added, including I'm Batman, Saruman the Stupid, Random Disc. These are all the ones on that list. Then also Sitting Telegram. So yeah. So let's see. How much? Let's see. So let's think about what we want out of a musical chairs game. So the world is our oyster. We're building this game basically anew. So I like the song selection. We need to figure out how do we actually make musical chairs. So how did the previous musical chairs work? We had like a bunch of chairs that got scattered around. There were always however many players at the hub. There were that many minus one. That's how many chairs there were. So let's see what we can do with this. Let's open up musical chairs. We may end up doing a similar system to 52 card pickup, just because we're gonna have to be concerned about roofs and things like that, and what's accessible by roof. Okay, let's go to musical chairs. Let's have this folder always open because we're probably not gonna be able to go. Yeah, I hate that they removed that. I hate that they removed that feature. Okay, and we do have backups of all the of the previous things, so we can actually kind of just do a new thing. In fact, I think that's a good idea, just because I know the previous system, the way it worked was, it was literally just, oh, it was literally redstone. I'm going to try to remove as much redstone as possible, because redstone on a world that's full of command blocks is very laggy. And we are concerned about lag around here. Wow, that music is loud. Is it loud for y'all? East side. Okay. Yeah, so we're not going to do this. We do want to make sure we don't start a game partway through. So we want active players and... Okay, let's do... let's call this a proper minigame. Labeled as chairs. We have active players, and then we should also have a song timer. Okay. And then, okay, how are we determining when speed is given to you? Because I know, like, you lose the speed as soon as you leave the hub area. So the question is, how is that being determined? Aha. Board games in Overworld. And what is the code for that? Let's just make sure this is actually capturing what we want. Because we do want it so that, like, if you're not in the board game hub area, you don't get counted as a player. Like, we want these games to be able to be run simultaneously. That is a very important feature. Because if we're going to be like a Hypixel knockoff, we got to make sure that games can run simultaneously. Okay. Function. No, it's not function. It's predicate. In Overworld, what are you detecting? Yes. Okay. Perfect. So it does in fact just straight up do a location check. Okay, good. That's exactly what we want. So we can absolutely abuse that. And we can just, well, we actually don't need tag them as add player. If you're on the board game hub, you're a player. That's how we're going to set this up. Okay. So song timer. This is what's going to keep track of how long the song has been playing. So I think what we maybe want to do is make sure musical chairs games do not last longer than a minute. This was a big issue in the previous version, because with the musical chairs games in theory going for a very long time. For a very, very long time. Like multiple minutes. So we want to maybe limit it to, you know what? Let's do 2 minutes. 2 minutes maximum. Okay. So to do that, we're going to set scoreboard players, hashtag temp, chairs, sound, oops, not chairs, sound timer. 2 minutes, 2 times 60 is 120, times 20, because 20 ticks, it makes 2400. Okay, that's the maximum time that can possibly be spent on this game, and that's 2 minutes. Let's make sure we got the math there. I've been doing a very bad job at math lately, so. 2 times 60 times 20, wait, oh, that's plus 20, nope, times 20, 2400, good, okay. Okay, so that's the maximum time. So I'm going to label that max 2 minutes per game. So if the chairs don't all get or if the game doesn't stop by 2400 by song time at 2400. Actually, you know what would be really smart? Why are we doing this? Execute, store, result, score, hashtag, temp, chairs, song timer, run, random, value. Pick a value between 50, so 3 seconds and 2 minutes. Done. Why did I not think to do that? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. How long do we want these games to go? So maximum 2 minutes. I guess at minimum 3 seconds. Okay. There we go. Start of the game, we just immediately set how long it's going to take to play. I think that's a good way to do that. Yes, light bulb moment. Why don't I try being smart for once? Ah! Caca! What a shock! Okay. So. Min 3 seconds. Max 2 minutes. Done. Okay. Caca. Yep. Now, let's see. So if we're activating the game, we need to have a thing that we do for active running. So this is going to be there's going to be function, musical chairs. I don't know what any of these functions do. We're going to do active game. There. We're probably going to rewrite an awful lot of... In fact, we might as well just rewrite this from scratch. Okay. So, this is going to activate right here. This will also be the one command that the one block that we check for to make sure you can't activate the same game twice. Or that you can't activate musical chairs for a second time. So unless that block is a redstone block, then stop. Then don't allow you to do anything. Otherwise, execute in Minecraft overworld. Run set block there, redstone block. There we go. Okay. Cool. And then, okay. So this here is where we do, how do we play the sound? What's a good way to do that? Maybe, let's have the Christmas tree maybe play the sound. So if we do /play sound, random disk, master, we want to project it to everybody, but we want it to start from here. So this is the location 297.111 minus 357, volume 1000, pitch 1. Okay, so the question is, how far away can we hear that? Oh, we can still hear it from out here. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, you can hear it all the way out here. Maybe not the best. Okay. Let's try that again. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's maybe try volume 100 rather than 1000. Okay. Oh, there's one of the songs. Cat. Can you still hear it way out here? Oh no. Oh, that's not good. That is very not good. Oh. Hi, Nutella Toast. Okay, so you can still hear it from everywhere. Am I just doing this wrong? Am I just stupid? Let's check. /play sound. Specifies the sound. Specifies the targets, the players for whom the sound is going to be played. Defaults to the player executing. Okay. Position. Volume. Specifies the distance that the sound can be heard. If not specified, defaults to 1. Volume diminishes. For values greater than 1, the sound does not actually go louder, but it's audible range. Oh, it's a 16 block radius when you set it to 1. Hey, CJ's taking a break from move-out plans because the apartment decided to turn off its water for a few hours. Lovely. Gonna hop on and play some projective set. Okay, sounds good. As long as you don't... Okay. Well, as long as you don't... Distance based on distance. Okay. As long as you don't mind me making a racket over here. Okay, actually. So that's the Christmas tree. I want it to be heard all the way out here. What are the coordinates of this place? It's about 200 blocks. Okay. Let's do 200 divided by 16. Should be 12.5. So, if we do 13. There we go. You can hear it out here. You can hear... Hey, CJ's on. Can't hear it out here. Can't hear it out here. Beautiful. All right. And then the sound just drops off over here. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what we want. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Racket for a racket, just like tennis. Yep. Okay, so this is going to be our play sound command right there. Minecraft overworld. Run play sound at a predicate equals board games in overworld. Yay. Okay. So then from here, right. So this is where we get into the activation. Oh, yeah, we do want to do, okay, we do want to make sure that at least 2 players are playing. Okay. Here. Okay. Chairs, active players. So this counts how many players are in the hub to play with you. And then if there's not more than 2, then announce not enough players. At which point we can run, return, run, scoreboard objectives, remove chairs, active players. Cool. Okay. There's got to be at least There's got to be at least 2 players to play this. Okay. And yeah, that part can just go away. Because now, this is going to place the redstone block to actually run the full thing. So now we have active players and song timer as 2 different things available. Basically, as soon as we hit 0 on the song timer, that's when all the chairs flip over to something you can actually sit in. And then we figure it out from there. Okay. Okay. So, what do we do with... So we have an active game. Active game of musical chairs. What do we want this game to do? MC function. Yo, Phantom Toast, good to see ya. Okay, we're working on musical chairs, or rebuilding it. Projective sets one. You can also play some games with CJ if you'd like. So you can hop right on and play around while I work on this. Yay! Phantom, we're like Olive Garden here. When you're here, if you're here, you're early. There we go. Alright. Dang, Phantom, how'd you already get number 1? CJ like messaged 5 times already. Damn. CJ, you got demoted. Gotta get those chat numbers up. Okay. So that solves that issue. So, when we have the active game, what do we want to be doing? Well, we want to first be counting how many Oh. Yeah, CJ already has a crown. CJ's already the Princess of the Enderman. Okay. So that's active game. We maybe want to have an additional function for let's see. We want musical chairs. Claiming chairs. There we go. So this is a two-phase game. So we actually want to test for this block and also this block. Whether either of those are sandstone. Because this is a two-phase game. There we go. We place the redstone block in the first spot over here. And then once the timer runs out, that's when we do the thing. Okay, so we do let's see. I gotta finish something. Okay, go for it. Go for it, Phantom. So we're gonna do scoreboard players, remove, #temp, chairs, song timer, 1. So it's gonna count down 1 every tick, which is good. Okay, that's our random timer right there. And then once the timer hits 0, then we gotta switch over to the new thing. So execute if score #temp chairs song timer matches 0 or less. Then we run return run function musical chairs start chair claims. Okay. Otherwise, while the game is running, let's see. Maybe we can have it where if more players, because see, I don't want to be adding chairs if there's like I don't want to be adding chairs if people join on during this phase. Or do I? Do I? You know what? Might be fun. Let's do that. Okay. So in that case, we need a separate function here for updating the chair count. You know what? Let's just delete these. We can yoink from the backup as needed. In fact, this is the latest backup. We can always steal some code from here when we want to. But otherwise, we're rewriting this from the bottom up, from the ground up. There we go. Okay. We're not going to do claim chair. Okay, place chairs. Is that what this function is? Okay. Okay. So while the game is active, we should be updating how many players are available. Oh yeah, and we gotta subtract 1. Scoreboard players. Remove. #temp. Chairs active players. 1. And then we run the function. Musical chairs. Update chairs. That'll update how many chairs are available to be claimed. And it will add new chairs if needed, and it will also remove chairs as needed. Okay. Let's see. So, we'll also have a function here for update chairs. .mc function. There we go. Okay. So that's what happens during an active game. And then when the song timer hits 0, let's actually just do all this stuff within. Let's try to minimize how many functions we have here, because it's supposed to be a relatively straightforward game. So we're gonna set block. Which one? U. 286 100 minus 357. We're gonna remove that sandstone that's there, and move that redstone block over. Okay. Claiming chairs. .mc function. There we go. Okay. So we got active game, claiming chairs, updating the chairs. Okay, cool. Let's save that. And I guess while we're at it, let's do let's see. Song timer matches 0. Then we're gonna want to scoreboard objectives, remove chairs, song timer, because that's the part that will no longer matter. Oops. Instead, we're going to add chairs claimed as a new thing. So we have active players and how many chairs have been claimed. Okay. So this will constantly be updating how many players are active. And, oh, let's also do a thing here where if there's one or fewer players, like if everybody just decides to leave, then the game just ends immediately. Okay. So we do execute if score #temp chairs active players matches 1 or fewer. Run return function musical chairs deactivate game. That's updating the chairs. Nah. Okay, this is dumb. Let's make that a new function. Start chair claims. .mc function. We should put all the stuff with the switching phases into a new function. That's the smart thing to do. That way we don't have to write this exact same condition over and over and over. Okay. So copy out of here. We're gonna do execute in Minecraft overworld. Run. And then remove the chairs, or add chairs claimed, remove song timer. This is run return, run function, musical chairs, start chair claims. There we go. Otherwise, we just do this. And if the number of active players drops below 1, drops to 1 or lower, then turn off the game. Just automatically. Okay. Now, this is where we do the gimmick. So, because once we start so we now add on chairs claimed, and from there, we're gonna do chairs song timer. We're also gonna do stop sound. And that's where we do the stop sound thing. This is at A, predicate equals board games in overworld. There we go. Stops the songs immediately. Okay. Let's see. So song timer matches 0 or fewer. So then if the active players, check how many players are available or actively playing, -1. If that ever drops to 1 or fewer, then turn off the game. Otherwise, continuously update the chairs. Okay. Well, you know what would be smart? We should have an active timer, and let's use the chairs claimed. Active chairs. Dummy. Nah, let's not do that. Okay, keep the chairs claimed there, because this is counting how many of the chairs had actually been claimed at that point. Yeah. Let's see. So we have that. We have a activate game. Active players. Okay. So we can turn off the song timer because that's no longer going to matter. But we do want the chairs claimed here. Okay. Oops, FTP error. Oh. Okay, cool. I don't think there's anything else in here that we need. Oh, we should do... Oh, never mind. That's fine then. Okay, song timer. Cool. Cool. Okay, that's activating the game. During the active game, we decrease the timer, we check how many players are available, and turn off the game automatically, otherwise update the number of chairs. And then once the timer runs out, we switch to this one, which changes phases, and then chairs song timer, removes the song timer, adds a count for how many chairs have been claimed. And then, yeah. And then from there, we do... Okay. So we got update chairs and actively claiming the chairs. Okay. Okay, so how should we make a function that detects the actual claimed chairs? Well, so this is the part where we start figuring out how do we do the user interface. Let's see. And I think what we should do first is updating the number of chairs, because that's going to determine everything. Okay, update chairs. Let's see. So, so here we can do scoreboard objectives, add chairs, num of chairs, dummy, and then we clean up at the end. Okay. And then, so if we have, okay. So then we do if, oh, we need to figure out how many chairs there are. Execute store result score hashtag temp chairs num of chairs if entity add e bracket equals board games in overworld tag equals chair. That counts how many chairs there are. And then if score chairs num of chairs is greater than the number of players, active players, which is automatically going to be determined by this active game function here. In fact, that's actually all going to be handled inside here. So no matter what, we're going to be constantly updating how many chairs there are, even if you're in the second phase, and automatically turning off the game if the number of active players drops below 1 or drops below 2. So we do that. And then, so if we have more than that many chairs, if we have more chairs than players, then we're going to run we want to be able to kill off the entire chair entity at once. How did we actually do this with the chairs before? So when adding a chair, oh, we just used item displays and spread them around. Okay. And then how do you claim a chair? With an interaction. And then it locks you to that interaction. Okay. The problem is it still allowed players to move around. So can we force the player to stay on the chair? This was a good idea. Making all the chairs item displays so they didn't actually count as, like, they weren't actual things that you can sit in. But that did, in fact, do the job. Okay, let's turn on some classic good kid. Okay. So we had this be item displays. And then to claim a chair, we summoned interactions at all the locations of the chairs. You then click the interaction entity, and that sits you on top of the chair. This was a good idea. But now the question is, how do we make this actually work? So, when you click an interaction, what does it do? Let's summon interaction right here. Okay. Let's do /data get entity u. Okay. Rotation, position, yada yada. Okay. Now, I just right click that interaction. Aha! It saves the player's UUID. Okay. That's, and if you punch it, is that the same UUID? No, it does in fact save two different things. Okay. So, but it is the same UUID. Okay. Maybe we can use that because what's my UUID? It's that. It gets directly transferred. Okay. So, if we can get UUIDs to match, then we can force a player to stay stuck on top of the interaction that's associated to whatever the player clicked. Okay. Okay, so for each player, we need to extract their UUID and then have them right on top of whichever interaction has that as the UUID listed in either interaction or attack. How do we... Okay, let's open up MC Stacker. Because I want to be able to... Can I select by UUID? NBT. Okay. I don't see anything here for selecting in UUID. Okay. How about predicates? Let's open predicates. Where are predicates? Dialog preview. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Show me predicates. There you are. Okay. Give me entity process. Yeah, entity properties. Predicate should be a string. Oh, it's all the info. Is UUID one of those? No. Poop. Passenger? No. Okay. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to use UUID for this. And also, that's too advanced for... maybe we could, but that's too advanced for my little head. Now, the alternative to doing that is to create a player ID system, which is certainly doable. That's very doable, in fact. I already do that for games like mini golf, where player ID is what determines which ball is yours. And I think that's how we're gonna have to do this. Okay. Let's introduce a player ID system. Okay. So, we're gonna do in activate game. We're going to introduce player ID. Player ID. We're going to set the scoreboard. Players set hashtag temp chairs player ID to 1. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh no. Did you update? Hello? Okay, good. Save. Okay. Cool. Now, if we go to updating the chairs, we're doing a lot more than just counting players. We're checking IDs. So, if a new player joins, we want to give them a new ID. I think that's how we're going to do this. Okay, so we're going to run function execute as at A predicate equals board games in overworld. Run. Oh, as at A board games. Run execute unless your player ID is 1 or more. If your player ID is 1 or more, you're an active player. But if you just joined, you're not going to have an active player ID. So then we do run function musical chairs add chair. Okay, this is if there's not enough chairs for the players. Actually, this is something that should just be done always. Okay. And then, can you do predicate equals not? Ooh. Okay. Cool. You can do predicate equals not. That's cool. Yeah, let's do that. Then we're gonna do run scoreboard players reset at S chairs player ID. There we go. Players add chairs player ID. Dummy. Okay. And I in fact do not have a chairs player ID. Okay, so this does in fact count. So it does in fact count null. Good. Okay. I hope they don't change that in a next update, because that would break an awful lot of things. Okay, so if you're not actively playing, your player ID gets reset. If you are playing but you haven't gotten a player ID yet, then you're gonna gain a new one. Okay. In fact, we can just do that right in here. Scoreboard players add #temp chairs player ID 1, and then give you that player ID. Scoreboard players operation. Oh, no, we do actually want that to run for each individual player. Musical chairs update player ID, because this is one of those things where you gotta do both at once, like instantly update. Okay, so we gotta do update player ID. Yes. .mc function. There we go. Okay. Update player ID. This is where we add one to the global's count and then give you that new ID. So scoreboard players add #temp chairs player ID 1, and then give you that particular one. Operation at s chairs player ID equals #temp chairs player ID. Done. Okay, cool. So that's that. Let's make sure that saves. Good. Okay. So this is going to be running all the time, no matter what. So if there's fewer than one active player, then deactivate the game. Reset the player ID if you're not an active player. But if you are an active player and you just hopped on, you get a new ID. Okay, cool. Cool. Run function execute if score at s chairs player ID matches 1 or more. Run function musical chairs leave game. We're going to compact that into a function because we got to make sure that your claim to a chair also, well, you're not going to be able to leave the game if you have a chair claimed, but ideally. But still, we still want to be able to do that. Okay. Leave game.mc function. Okay. So then we do scoreboard. Okay. This is where we do scoreboard players operation chairs temp. No, yeah. Chairs temp. Chairs player ID equals @s. Chairs player ID. And then we do players reset @e predicate equals chairs in, nope, not chairs in dimension. Board, nah. Musical chairs match player ID. Chairs player ID. There we go. Okay. Cool. So that's how you leave the game. Oh yeah, and let's also tell @s. You start playing musical chairs. Okay. Cool. So leaving the game is now a coherent thing that you can do. Okay. So if you're not in the area anymore and you had a player ID, you leave the game. If you just joined, then you get a new player ID. So that's chairs, number of chairs. If entity. Okay, so now we can count how many chairs currently exist. And then if the number of chairs is less than the number of players, then we need, well actually, okay, if they're greater, then we need to delete some of the chairs. So we're gonna do run kill a random chair. So that's board games in overworld. Tag equals chair. Scores equals. Well, we don't want to target anything that has a we don't want to target any chair that's already been claimed. Okay, we'll include a claimed tag then. Any unclaimed chair, limit equals 1, sort equals random. So if there's more chairs than players, then kill one at random, and it will just update this once per tick. We don't have to do anything fancy there. 4s. Phantom? Why'd you say 4s? Okay. So it'll just do that once per turn, or once per tick until it runs out of, until you delete all the chairs. Only one player can leave the game at once anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter. For some reason, China low. Huh? I am confused. I is confusion. Hey, nice. Okay. And then if there's fewer chairs than people, oh. Yeah. That's been an issue for a while, and it really annoys me that that's broken now. Okay. There you go. That's the IP there. Okay. So now if there's fewer chairs than people, we need to add a chair. Okay. So we do function, musical chairs, add chair. Okay. And that is one of the functions we have available. Wait, is it? Let's check. We do not have that. Okay. Let's do that then. Add chair. Dependency function. Let's do claim chair. Okay. So we're gonna have one function for claiming chairs and one function for adding chairs. And actually, we don't need to do that. Yeah, we actually don't need to do any of this. But we can delete the song timer, add chairs claimed, and stop sound. Okay. Yo! Hi, Phantom Toast! Chinese checkers. Alright, y'all have fun with that. I'm still going to be working on musical chairs, so y'all go have fun and see if... Yeah. Y'all go have fun and see if you run into any problems. Yeah. Because I'm actively steeped in the work of some making musical chairs. Uh-oh. The texture packs are doing something weird. Oh no. What's going on, Phantom? Failed to download. Do you want to try to leave and come back? That's weird. Oh no. Hi, CJ. Okay. Phantom, can you see the textures? Did it again. Oh no. Oh, is your, do you have enough disk space? Because that might be an issue. It might be disk space. Alright, mine loaded just fine, so... Oh. Your computer's been having difficulty downloading the texture pack? That's weird. Okay. I'm going to DM you the texture pack. If you go into resource packs, you should be able to see world-specific resources. Oh, that very much affects Chinese checkers. Chinese checkers is like all resource pack. Like, all the hexagons are gonna look like paper, all the balls are gonna look like paper. It's gonna be a big old paper fiesta. Yeah, pretty much the only games that don't use Pretty much the only games that don't use texture packs is Othello, I think. And Mastermind. Those are like the only two. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. That should do it. Unfortunately, I cannot send the direct zip file in Discord because it's more than 10 megabytes. But hey, Tienda! What's up, Tienda? Good to see ya. Sup, Tienda? Good to see ya. That rhymes. Ayo. How much did you miss? I guess not too terribly much. I've been working a lot on musical chairs. Still not ready to be shipped out yet, but yeah. Okay. Hi, Tienda. Ooh, nice skin. Nice new skin. Help, you lost. Well, what game do you want to play? As a whole, got a whole bunch here. Removed a lot of unused texture packs. Yo, Tienda, do you want to play Chinese checkers? What's up, my dude? Oh. And just messaged me. Oh. I think if FOV is wrong. Yeah, you see this FOV slider here? That might be the problem. If you set that to normal, that should be. Yeah. Yeah, because the hub areas do make the hub areas do give you perpetual speed, and that's just so that you can actually get around the hub area. So yeah. All right. Yeah, let's play some Chinese checkers. Oh, over here. Over here. Alright. Chinese checkers. Oh, looks like people are master resetting. Let's see how badly messed up this game is. Okay, Phantom, everything okay? Still working on it. Okay. I hope it goes okay. Okay. Let's see. Start chair claims. I guess while we wait, let's see. So this switches the thing to doing the chair claims. But want to always be updating how many chairs are available. Okay, and then we need a function to claim the chair. Okay. And start chair claims. And I guess while the game is active, this is where we can do... Oh. Tienda, were you able to download the texture pack? The resource pack? Please don't tell me this is going to be an issue. Please. Okay. That looks just fine. Yeah, Tienda, we... Tienda's also seen a bunch of purple and black squares. Oh, good. Yay! Alright, Tienda's seen purple and black squares. What's going on, Tienda? Did you get an alert when you tried to join the server saying, like, couldn't download the texture pack or something like that? Because apparently Tienda's also having... okay, looks like Tienda also got the alert that resource packs weren't working. Okay. In that case... There you go. That sucks. Why is the server not uploading or downloading the texture packs? What the heck? That's like... Come on, man. It's the basic things. Basic things, which is the whole reason why I switched to games to be in Minecraft in the first place. You know? That's like... Service... They have one job. They have one job. One job. It's also so weird that I'm the only one having these issues. Like, what the heck? Unless Dropbox is doing something weird. I guess it could also be Dropbox being weird. Dropbox, what are you doing? Okay, Tienda, are you able to load up the texture pack? Okay. Okay, good. Load that on and then we'll be able to play. Modern things. Yeah. Okay. Dropbox, what are you doing? Okay, everybody good? Everybody can see the board? It's all... Everything's visible. Okay. Okay. After this game, I'm gonna reset the. I'm gonna restart the server with a new texture pack thing. We'll see if it helps. That might be the source of the problems. Okay. Oh yeah, LAN multiplayer. All right, we all ready to play? Let's play. All right. Alright. Yay! Hey, David the Fox! Good to see ya! We're playing Chinese checkers. Come join. Study the wiki. Yep. Osmosis. Cool. Looks like Phantom Toast is setting up their traditional traffic jams. So, yay! David the Fox, good to see ya! Yay! We got our classic Phantom of the traffic jams. Oh, Tienda's leaping across. Nice. Oh, Tienda's the first one home. Dang. Okay. Boink. Don't let me join. Yeah. I'm gonna make a... Yeah. There's your... That's the server IP. You're gonna have to do that in order to join on. Yeah. Yeah. All the dumb admin things are broken. It's like the thing that's like the Minecraft server, the whole reason I switched to Minecraft servers in the first place, those are the things that are broken. Which just kind of sucks, but oh well. Oh, fun. Phantom, you're really good at blockading, that's for sure. Still unknown host. Oh, are you able to see the message that I sent? Because that's the IP for this server. Nice. Let's see. Hey, David the Fox, good to see ya. Hey, come join for Chinese checkers. Yay! Oh, Tienda, be careful what you're holding. Okay. Yay! What's up? Oh, you too? Oh my. Why? Stupid server. This isn't funny anymore. Yeah. Ow. I DM'd you the textures. You're gonna have to load them yourself. A few minutes behind. Yeah. Yep. Don't have to deal with big red error entities. Yeah. Is that a Gmod reference? Oh, like Gary's mod? Might be. Yeah. Can I email the textures? I'll get the. Yeah, that's the link. I'll get the Let's see if I can fix the server. Actually, do we want to see if we can fix the server now? This is going to end up resetting the game. Oh, timed out. It's good. I'm reloading server. Your turn was too strong. Oh, it was one of those moves. Okay, I've reset the server. Okay, you should not have to do any weirdness with like emailing the texture packs or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, see? Downloaded resource pack. Okay. David the Fox and others tried to join on. Server's back. Okay. You shouldn't have to email anything or anything like that. Hey, it's working! Woo! Okay. Sweet. Yay! It worked. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Is the game still active? Oh. It didn't nuke the progress. Interesting. Okay. That's definitely a feature of the new update. Because previously, whenever the server restarted like that, it would nuke your progress. But I guess it did not this time. How interesting. I've been saying that a lot. How interesting. Alright. After this game, David the Fox, you can join on, and then, yeah. Oof. Big move. And that testing. In the testing. Huh? Interesting. Okay. Oh no. Phantom, are you? You were almost there. There you go, Phantom. Now don't click the X. Yeah, because Phantom kept doing a move and then clicking the X. Yeah. It's gonna lag again. This is why we have a loading screen. This is the middle. This is the mid game where basically every move is going to be really big, with lots and lots and lots of jumps. Hey, nice. Everyone's just going to be leapfrogging across the board, which is pretty awesome. Okay, let's see if this guy can go anywhere. Oh man. Okay. Dave Fox is going to do something. Okay. Hi, I wonder why the cervix is floating right now. Good question. Yeah, I hope. I think Tienda is the only one potentially. Hope you've seen the latest video that CJ and I put out. Yeah, we're doing survival, not just survival, modern survival. So, yeah, episode 1 of our new series just came out, and it is spectacular. Yeah, we've already recorded like 2 or 3 episodes, like 4 episodes on my end, 3. Like 2.5 on. Yo! Oh my goodness! CJ? Oh, that's so cool! That's not gonna get confusing. Impasta. Nice! Who's the real CJ? Yay! Nice. So you're gonna swap textures. Swap skins. That's fun. Yay! Double CJ. Yep. I am the latest and greatest Halloween costume. Yup. Yup. Dress up as each other's Minecraft skins for Halloween. That'd be fun. Ooh, big move. Ooh, yay! Oh, nice. When it's CJ for Princess for Halloween. Nice. That's so cool. One day we will all be CJ. Yes. Ooh. Oh yeah, we could swap hoodies. That'd be fun. Ah, traffic jam. Come on, Phantom. Dang it. Alright. Alright. Yeah, the stream's a little behind, but yeah. That's just the stream delay doing its thing. Oh, and actually, I just realized something. I was accidentally a genius when I was making Chinese checkers. You don't have to right-click to select a thing. You can punch instead. And then you can punch a thing. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I wasn't such a genius. Okay. Uh-oh. Hello? Uh-oh. Okay, I know that y'all can't sit still that long. Y'all cannot sit still that long. Something's going wrong. Oh. Yep, I figured as much. Timed out. Try again. Oh, everybody crashed. Well, it worked, so... Yeah, Tienda, do not click the X now. Oh. Oh yeah, I think it's Phantom's turn. There you go. Alright, go Phantom. Rock and roll, Phantom Toast. IV the server and CJ's OBS. What I just did there, that is a niche reference that only Phantom and CJ and David the Fox will get. So, sorry, Tienda, but that is a niche reference that only y'all will get. Oh, it's not working. Hold up. Okay, try now. There we go. Yeah, that's a major flaw with basically all the games, is that if someone finishes their turn like before people join back, then it like breaks everything. Yeah, small oversight. Like I said, this server is being programmed by me, who is a terminally stupid. So yeah, no, this isn't exact. It's not exactly the most robust place in the world. Christmas colors, yay! Okay, we'll finish this game. And maybe do a game with David the Fox. David the Fox. Yeah, selectively dumb, not stupid. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. I also do not know how to spell, so yeah. As evidenced by the multiple playthroughs of Scrabble. Yeah. If you thought the you thought I was doing that. You can program this game, but also forget that KL and recently their O on the album. Yo. Yeah, Phantom looks like an ornament. That is. Yeah, and Tienda's the dessert. That's cool. Yeah. This is why I do so well at Scrabble. Like, if you thought that was a bit, I assure you it is not. I'm just dumb. CJ and Fox, CJ. Yep. The plushies. Oh yeah. Yep. Nice. There we go. We're in the end game now. Yep, that's for sure. All the major leapfrogging is basically done, so yeah. Let's see. If we move you over here. See, the best part about Chinese checkers is, like, all throughout, even once you're in the end game, it's basically anybody's game. Like, it's always so insanely close. Which I really love that. Like, I dislike competition, but you know what? If it's gonna be that kind of competition, then I'm all for it. You're never gonna have players like lap each other around the board or anything like that. Oh, you know the winner? Well, you know everybody here, so of course you know the winner. Sphere games, yup. What? The prophecy's been disturbed. Yo, Phantom! Wow, nice! Yay! Nice! Uno should be working, I hope. Yay! Oops, caps lock. I mean, it's pretty accurate. But yeah, yep. Traffic jams win again. Do we want to do Uno or five-player Chinese checkers? Yay! Uno! Sounds good. David the Fox, I can't, I legit have no idea why the Uno thing happens. Like, yeah, so it might end up happening again, might not, but I legit have no idea why it happens. Yeah, David, I know you like Uno. Gents Fox boy. Okay. It's at the Card Game Hub, and if you want to check out the house, so over here, over at the tree. And then come check out the house that Uno built. Not Uno built. That CJ built. Over here. Check out the house. The house that Uno built. Yep. Alright, CJ, we're building. Alright, CJ, we're playing Uno. Check it out. I'm in the house like carpet. And if there's too many hits in my blood, I won't fuck it. I'll put it in my pocket and save it like rocket fuel. Till everybody's gone and it's cool, then I'll spark it up with my brother. His mama named him Mo, but I called him Mo Lover. And he's more than a cover, he's a quilt. We're putting stuff together like the house that John built on a hill. Cause this stuff's gonna feel like velvet, turtle. My style fits tighter than a girdle. If you hate it, then you can just leave it, like Beaver. But in a day or two, I'll make you a true believer in me. Cause like the alphabet, you'll see. The ism kicks a rhyme is not your everyday soliloquy. Like Chef Boyardee, my rhyme is truly cooking. Peace to Matty Rich, cause he's straight out of Brooklyn, New York. I don't eat pork or swine when I dine. I drink a cup of Kool-Aid, not a big glass of wine or a hand hind. If you got time, I drop rhyme again. Okay, what's CJ? Yo! Oh my gosh! That's so cool! Oh my gosh. Oh, I just realized David the CJ Fox has a tail. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. and CJ's wearing a onesie. That is so cool. CJ Purple Fox and Fox Up Purple Princess. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Can I have one too, please? Can I have a CJ and a Fox? I would love that, if that's okay with you. Whenever you have time. No pressure, but yeah. Alright. Let's register and let's get playing. Yes, I would love a Foxel onesie skin and also a and also a CJ Princess skin, if that's okay. Java Fox Princess skin. Oh, that'd be cool. Okay, come on. Dang it! Sword fungi on sticks. All right. Let's do that. Yeah, well, some of us are starting off at an advantage, but oh well, whatever. It'll all balance itself out anyway. Yay. Slip of the hand. Ah, back to me. Oh, Tienda left. Make sure Tienda can come back before we join the game again, because otherwise I'm gonna have to reset some things. Tienda, no. After this game, I am gonna have to leave because I've not had dinner yet, and I'd like to eat my dinner. And yeah, I gotta figure out some setup for the. Okay, I'm gonna need to figure out some kind of setup for like the IPs, so that's easy. Ooh! Yay! David the Fox. No pressure, but you got some work to do. Hey, I made a quesadilla. Just Fox away. I just need your skin. Such an ominous phrase. Yep. Congrats. Started a trend. Out of context. Yep. Totally. There you go. Yeah. Did his chest still work? Yes. Excellent. Yay. The chairs work. Chair not working. Oh, right click it. There you go. Yay! Nah, you're good. You're Gucci. Is Tienda coming back? It's frozen, still frozen. My god is acting very weird. Do you wanna... Okay, I do want to end soon, so... you four can play once Tienda comes back. I'm gonna just deregister Tienda real quick. Oh, never mind. Tienda's back. I thunk they crashed. I thunk. Yay! It wasn't Tienda's turn next time. Okay. Yay! Alright, go Phantom. Phantom of the Toast. It's like a Phantom of the Opera, except it's toast. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see you. Good to see ya. Good to see ya, my dude. Alright, go Phantom. Tis your turn. Yay! Finally, Tienda can actually play. If we set a card as a helmet, I don't think that works. I don't think it can. There's a command. Oh. Okay. Oh, you mean like this? +4. Nice. So I was thinking like this? Oh, it's in my neck. Obviously, I did not model this. I did not model the textures to actually look correct. So, yeah. +4. Uno neck. Sorry, CJ. Yeah. Red. Uno neck. I look like a Pez dispenser, like with the cards. That's kind of funny. Oof. Oh no. Uh-oh. And I'm crashing again. This time it's not my fault. Oh, there we go. Hey. Oh, man. Hello? Hello? Am I back? Rip the stream. Okay. The stream is doing its tomfoolery. Yep. Yep. Uno, we're like, oh no, hey, wait a minute. Oh no? As in, oh no 99? Ayo. Which is another one of the games available. Just FYI. Oh no 99. Okay, y'all cannot sit still that long. I think my internet just hates me now. Oh, whoa! No, don't know 99. Oh, no, 99 is kind of fun. Oh! Phantom's got Uno. Nice! Come on. Oh no, not again. You wanna know one pain? Yep. Yep. Uno no mercy. There is a Minecraft Uno. Oh. Okay, cool. Yep. Oh. Ah, man. Drew too much. Oh well. Here's a red. Why is my pain so bad? Shuffling discards! Yay! This is the super awesome, perfect, fantastic, epic DOS. Yeah. Yeah, DOS is better. DOS is the greatest game of all time, in case you didn't know. Betrayal. It's like Benadryl, but it's a betrayal. Orc is choosing red. Yeah, well, I'm trying to get rid of my reds here. Blue now. Nice. Oh man. Freaking red. I still have red cards. Yes, tres. Yes. Okay, we gotta end soon. Cause I don't know how long I'll be able to keep streaming. Especially not with this internet. Also, Phantom played a 6 and then a 7. Followed by a 7. Just wanted to point that out to y'all. Ooh, so you can make the block sulfur cubes. I do not like yellow, especially because I keep drawing freaking reds. Sorry, CJ. +6? Oh, I see. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna implement 0-7 rule. Because I gotta go soon, and this is a good way to do absolute maximum chaos. So y'all gotta be careful if you play a 0 or a 7, because you're gonna be swapping hands if you do. Yellow. Dang it. Fine. Revenge. Uno. Yay! Yellow again? Really? Good thing I got one. Yay! Nice! Alright. I am gonna head out, but y'all can keep playing. But yeah, I am gonna leave. So yeah. Gotta don on the wings of streaming. So yay! This is super fun. Bye bye. Nice. Bye. Oh, I'm also gonna deregister. There we go. See ya.